All right, man. Let's talk about the fight that Al Haymon made Errol Spence Jr. pass up. That would have made him the undoubtedly, whatever, A side over over Terrence Crawford and all other welterweights. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I think Golden Boy offered Errol Spence a fight to fight. They offered him a contract to fight Miguel Cotto, and Al Haymon made him turn him down. And that was when Cotto lost to Saddam Ali. And obviously, Saddam Ali lost to Haymon, and so that also threw some things off too. Um, and for Ali, if Ali was able to keep the momentum rolling, then who knows, where Saddam Ali would be, but he ran to Jaime Munguia, and he destroyed Saddam Ali in epic fashion. But apparently, so to me, had Al Heyman allowed Errol Spence to take that fight, that Errol Spence would probably be the A side over the majority of boxers, all boxers in the welterweight division, and he would have been a superstar. So talk about somebody doing their fiduciary duty, to a fighter. Al Heyman is, in my opinion, failed Deontay Wilder, and apparently also uh he has failed him as failed Deontay Wilder as well too. We talked about that last night, and I did a video on it yesterday. That the reason he didn't let Wilder be undisputed with Anthony Joshua, because it would have jumped Wilder's fight purse up substantially, at least from $20 to $30 million a fight. So yeah, when you think about that, Al Heyman is worried about what's best for his company. Not what's best for individual fighters. And it was said to me that somebody who had a conversation with Errol Spence, that he said that that he said, oh, sorry, I'm still trying to wake up. But whatever, bro. I lost my train of thought. So sorry, live on TV, live on YouTube. But nonetheless, but that fight would have put on, shotgun. But yeah, he denied Deontay Wilder the fight over, over personal, it wasn't just a personal gripe. Lou DiBella was exiled after that. It was basically also because it would have jumped his fight purses up to $30 million. That's how Jermell Charlo made 10 fighting Castanos when he began undisputed. So they apparently have incentives in their contract. So it says Errol Spence Jr. Turned down Golden Boy's $2.5 million offer to fight Saddam Ali. I mean, for Miguel Cotto. It says IBF welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr. could have fought Miguel Cotto in December, but Spence opted not to take the multi-fight deal from Golden Boy Promotions. There you go, right then and there. Multi-fight deal with Golden Boy Promotions. That's why he didn't take the fight. So he said Spence was a promotional free agent elected to go with Peterson fight a setup by advisor Al Heyman. Al Heyman rather than accept the offer to sign with Golden Boy Promotions, which promoted his first 15 fights and has been after him. So they promoted. He was with Golden Boy. Golden Boy offered him $2.5 million to challenge junior middleweight world title holder Miguel Cotto, 41-5 and 33 KOs on December 2nd at Madison Square Garden, New York, at HBO in the HBO fight. Cotto said would be his final bout. Spence turned down the deal that would have also included a longer-term promotional agreement with Golden Boy and an exclusive contract with HBO, according to sources with knowledge of the offer. However, according to one of the sources, Spence was promised $3.5 million by Al Heyman for his next fight to stay with him. Spence didn't get in the specifics of the offer, but said that he was indeed offered a deal with the Golden Boy and simply was not interested. The offer was made from Golden Boy. I mean, everybody's been trying to get me. If you're a promoter since I turned pro, I just declined. I said, Spence, well, I don't want a promoter right now. I feel like I'm starting my own promotional company probably later next year, do my own thing. I'm already fighting on the network television. I'm already the main event. I'm already getting great money. I don't see uh, what a promoter can offer. So apparently, a promoter could offer the opportunity for you to jump the line as a superstar. And now, if there was no Al Haymon, would that choice would have been made? No, it wouldn't have been. Yeah, of course it would have been made. He'd have fought Miguel Cotto and fought on the premium network, uh, in America, and that was HBO at the time. And even if HBO came back tomorrow, they'd be bigger and do better numbers than Showtime and do better numbers than what he's doing over there. But Al Haymon simply didn't allow him, and that's why he ended up offering him $3.5 million. That's been Al Haymon thing. Mm-hmm. That's been his thing. Offer you more money to keep you from the competitors. And that started to change when the zone came into play, and he couldn't match offers for Danny Jacobs. He couldn't match offers for Jesse Vargas. He couldn't match those type of offers. You know, he said y'all can go. But he would, like God said, he really cared about. He didn't allow them to take offers if they was for better or for worse. So, and apparently, the people saying behind the scenes, this the fight that would have made him into a superstar. This was his Manny Pacquiao fight back then in Madison Square Garden, all of that. So, and who knows? Who knows what a multi-fight deal with Golden Boy was? He could still be under that contract. And we know how bad they have done with black fighters. Rashidi Ellis, James the Beast Wilson. Keep going on and on. So, I mean, like I said before, that's probably why he feel like Bernard Hopkins hating on him, because he didn't take the deal. But apparently, that would have been the fight. They say that would have took him to the next level. And another thing that would have took him to the next level involving that, it would have been another. You see the date on that, October 2017, 18, 17. And the thing that would have took him to the next level was just fighting on HBO. That would have took him to the next level. Fighting on HBO, and it obviously was an easy win. Al Haymon turned around, offered him $3.5 million not to take the offer. Come on. Read them and weep. So there you go. There you go. So can't get mad at it. Can't get mad at it. You can't get mad at it. So I mean, but who knows? He probably still been on kind. Then you got to understand the timeline of this too. The biggest thing about this timeline of about this fight is that this is after Golden Boy ran back to this is after Golden Boy ran back to HBO and split from Al Haymon after the lawsuit. I think it might be right before the lawsuit or after the lawsuit. Can't remember. You know, so so that's crazy. That's real crazy. So I mean, obviously they weren't gonna let Errol Spence. Remember, this is the dude that they dubbed to be the next Floyd Mayweather. That's what they wanted for him. That's what they want. This is what they wanted for him. This is what they wanted for him. This is what they exactly wanted from him. This is exactly what they wanted for him. Exactly what they wanted. So, I mean, it is what it is for him. But he missed out on the opportunity. I mean, what Al Haymon really would have did if he really was smart, he'd have gave Golden Boy some money to have Cotto come over and do the fight on Showtime, or say, you know what, we'll pay for the fight. We don't worry about it. We'll host it at Madison Square Garden. We get y'all a fee or whatever. And he did that for Errol Spence. But you got to remember too, if we being real, that Miguel Cotto was mad at Premier Boxing Champion because he felt they should have gave him the decision over Austin Trout. So he was mad at them because they didn't give him the decision. Go look after the fight thing in the post fight interview. If you look hard enough, it ain't that hard to find. In the post fight interview, he said that he felt that they should have gave him the decision. Not that he earned the decision, not that he thought it was the wrong decision. He felt that he should have gave him the decision. Then he ran back over to either top ranking Golden Boy after that. I think it was he ran over to Golden Boy. Crazy, bro. Crazy. But apparently, this is what they saying behind the scenes would have been the fight that turned him into a superstar. Instead of Al Haymon buying the fight or buying Miguel Cotto and getting in the room with Miguel Cotto and talking to him and Oscar De La Hoya about it, he didn't do that. He didn't do that. He could have just bought the whole fight. What he did was he took $1 million, took $3.5 million, overpaid Spence, and now in hindsight, he didn't spoil Spence, spoil fighters, and he can't afford to pay him. And what he telling them is get your money on the pay-per-view. Go out there and promote your pay-per-view and sell your pay-per-view and get your money. And he refusing to play ball with other promoters still. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's super duper crazy. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. And apparently that would have took him superstar. And Golden Boy wanted to leverage Miguel Cotto's last fight in order to get Errol Spence to sign a contract over there. And they had already split from Al Haymon. So, in my opinion, Al Haymon should have. We being real, Al Haymon should have. He should have just tried to buy the fight and try to work around that. But it is what it is, man. On that, but it would advance his popularity. So it would advance his popularity a lot. December 2nd, that fight. You know what I'm saying? That HBO platform, that platform also in that platform also on HBO, man, that would have been huge. I don't even think Errol Spence got an opportunity to fight on HBO, especially not as the main event. I know that was for a fact. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Finance, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. All my social media links in description. I'm in the link tree, excuse me. Hit my link tree, it's the first link in description. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Amazon, Spotify, Radio Public, whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know in the comment section. Peace.